And there's a big political showdown in poll-bound Bengal. The Central Bureau of Investigation has grilled Mamata Banerjee's nephew Abhishek Banerjee's wife, Rujira Banerjee. She was grilled for 1.5 hours in connection with the coal smuggling case. CBI team reached Abhishek Banerjee's house, in fact, in the morning and wind up the probe at a little after 1 o'clock today in connection with the coal scam case. Ahead of the grilling, Mamata Banerjee visited her nephew's house to show support to her nephew and his wife. She stayed at the house for a few minutes and came out and left alone. Yesterday, the probe agency grilled Abhishek Banerjee's sister-in-law, Menaka Gambhir, also in the same case for 3 hours. CBI sources say that Rujira's name cropped up after some material was found during the raids, hinting at her alleged involvement in the coal scam case. Rujira Banerjee's CBI grilling session has ended, is what we've been given to understand. Remember, she's being looked at as somebody with a hand in the coal scam case. Mamata Banerjee also, in a show of support and solidarity to Rujira Banerjee and her husband, who is the nephew of Mamata Banerjee, Abhishek Banerjee, visited the couple at their residence. The Trinamool Congress has been talking about this being nothing but political vendetta. Rujira herself has spoken, saying that she doesn't know why she is getting questioned by the CBI, but she is going to cooperate in the investigations. Remember, the role of her sister, Menaka Gambhir, is also under the scanner of the Central Bureau of Investigation. Mounting an attack on Rujira Banerjee, the BJP has also in fact questioned her nationality in the past, saying that she's not even an Indian national. In fact, she is from Thailand, and the reason why they're not keen on showing their papers is because she is not an Indian as she claims she is. That's the attack of the BJP against Rujira Banerjee. We mentioned earlier that the CBI has questioned Rujira for 1.5 hours. So what really did the CBI, or rather could have asked Rujira in this probe in the coal smuggling case? What is your relationship with the alleged mastermind here, Anuj Majhi? Remember, there's another person whose name has surfaced during the investigations. So why have you sent money to Anup Majhi's account is the other question that Rujira would have been asked by the CBI during the course of the investigations. How often did you send money, Anup Majhi, money to you? How often was the money exchanged between you and Anup Majhi? And how often was he sending this money to you essentially? What is the nature of business of your companies? Is the other question that the CBI would have asked her, is what our sources are indicating. Explain the sudden rise in your company's turnover. So how have you started to earn so much money is the other question that the CBI would have asked Rujira Banerjee. Paulmi Saha is getting us more details on that, and she joins us from Kolkata. Paulmi, as far as the investigations are concerned, that essentially continues. None of these people that we just mentioned are an accused in this case, but what next when it comes to the investigations? And of course, politically, Mamata Banerjee has sent out a message already that I am with the couple, isn't it?
That's right. Politically, definitely, Mamata Banerjee has sent out a very strong message today with that brief stopover that she made at Abhishek Banerjee's residence earlier this morning before the CBI team arrived over there in order to question Abhishek's wife, Rujira Banerjee. As far as the case is concerned, obviously it's an ongoing investigation. The CBI will continue to raid places as they've been doing in the past as well. Only a couple of days ago, they raided at least 13 different locations across 4 districts of the state of West Bengal, including Bankura, Purulia, West Bardhaman and Kolkata, in order to investigate this case further. How much they were able to elicit out of Ms. Rujira Banerjee, which was useful to their investigation, that remains to be known. As of yet, we do not have details of how much they progressed in this matter. But for the moment, it appears that the questioning of Rujira Banerjee is over. There is obviously the challenge that Mamata Banerjee has thrown to the CBI over their jurisdiction in this case, whether they can or cannot probe. She's of course taken it to the apex court, and that is a matter which will be heard again on March 1st.
Apart from that, Paulmi, what about the sister of Rujira Banerjee? When is she going to be questioned again? What have you picked up on that front? What are the others? Who are the other people, in fact, who are under the scanner apart from these two ladies?
Well, as far as Menaka Gambhir is concerned, she was questioned over 3 hours yesterday. She again has cooperated with the agency. The agency has not indicated anything to the effect that Menaka Gambhir did not cooperate or wasn't forthcoming with information in terms of the questions that they asked her over the 3-hour period. Menaka Gambhir was served a notice on the same day that Rujira Banerjee was served a notice, and she immediately agreed to cooperate with the investigation and join the probe. So that's done. We do not hear of anything at the moment from the CBI which involves further questioning of Menaka Gambhir or Rujira Banerjee. But as far as the other accused are concerned, they're still on the lookout for who they say is the kingpin of the smuggling racket, which is Anup Maji alias Lala.
All right, Paulmi, thanks for getting us up to speed with that. He's the mastermind, essentially, is what the CBI sources within the CBI are indicating. And staying with us, amid the heat over Mamata Banerjee's family in the coal smuggling case, the alleged involvement, the government has told the apex court that the CBI has no jurisdiction to probe the coal smuggling case, something that Paulmi was just referring to. Mamata Banerjee-led TMC government has made the submission in Supreme Court after a plea filed by main accused Anup Maji in this case, who sought relief, in fact, in connection with being questioned in this case. So this is playing out legally as well. There is heat on the TMC, remember, given the fact that Abhishek Banerjee's wife is under the scanner and so is his sister-in-law. Well, as far as this matter is concerned, the TMC government has said it had withdrawn consent to a CBI report into the coal scam case 2 years ago. The court also has put forth its arguments in this case, and this is what the court essentially has indicated. The court has, for the moment, agreed to hear the plea on the 1st of March, but has declined to give relief to Maji from getting arrested by the CBI. So it's temporary relief in that sense. The probe agency, meanwhile, says it has found 2 large-scale corruption in the coal mining and transport. It is probing Mamata's nephew's wife's role, her sister's role as well. The CBI claims that it has found evidence of large amount of undeclared deposits and withdrawals from their bank accounts, something that they would have been questioned about today. Well, a Delhi court is going to pass an order on activist Disha Ravi's bail plea in moments from now in the toolkit case. Disha has been brought to court for a bail hearing. Earlier, Delhi police confronted Disha with the other accused Nikita and Shantanu. Meanwhile, accused Shantanu has moved Patiala House Court seeking bail. The court is going to hear Shantanu's plea tomorrow. Cops have accused activists Disha Ravi, Nikita and Shantanu of collaborating with the pro-Khalistani group Poetic Justice Foundation for creating toolkit allegedly linked to the violent farmers' protest on Republic Day.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.